And welcome back. This is the Sycamore Basketball Show. Indiana State getting set for Southern Illinois here this afternoon. And, Coach, I'll tell you, the Salukis, a team that and a building where we have not played well recently.
No, we haven't. I don't know if it was our first year or second year, Fritzy, that we went down there and won, got down big early, and then put it to them pretty good. But we have not played well there. I don't know if it's a Channel 2 jinx on there or what, but we have not played well. And both times the TV's been down there broadcasting it back here for our fans. So we're going to see if we can switch that up this year. I know you're losing Matt Wren. He's going to go to the TV side. Maybe that'll be the whole key to this. But hard-playing team, one of the better guards around, and Anthony Bean, and a team that we struggled with last year. We nipped them in the tournament, but a very talented team.
Well, talk about Anthony Bean. I know our defense has done a good job of shutting down the other team's opposing scorer. Is he, again, the top guy that you're trying to stop?
No question. We'll give him a lot of attention for sure. Obviously, your Devontaes and Christians will have a major impact on that. Hopefully, Brent and Scott can help us a little bit. They've been struggling a little bit here scoring the basketball so far in the league. But again, in this league, it's going to be if you don't have terrific energy and be more energized than the other team, you probably don't have a chance. And then again, if you don't play very well or near the best you can play, you're probably going to lose. So in this league, it's just going to be a war every night.
For fans that have been at the last two ball games and watched your team recently, our offense has been much better of late. What's led to that improvement offensively?
I think a lot of things. For one, we have turned it over at times way too much, and even though we won at Illinois State, we did it. So you can't turn the ball over. If you don't turn the ball over, at least you're getting a shot. A little more patience, a little more of the new guys looking to Christian, looking to Justin first, Devontae picking his spots and giving those guys opportunities. But the main thing with us, we have a bunch of good players. It's being unselfish and sharing the basketball and getting your teammate a shot and getting them involved. So as you see by our box scores, different guys have had more impacts every night, and we continue to share it. We'll be fine.
You know, and I felt like recently this team is sharing the ball really well. Like, we're passing up good shots to get great shots. Had just 13 turnovers against Evansville, only 10 against Missouri State, and I believe 20 and 19 assists respectively in those two games.
Yeah, and a lot of these times it's low possession games. That's what we're trying to get these guys to understand, that in a low possession game, one turnover is a big deal. Don't try to make the hero play. Make the simple play. The things we do on offense and moving the ball and our player and our ball movement that we talk about every day is going to get somebody an open shot. At the end of the clock, if you got to create something and take a tougher shot, then so be it. But to start the offense, let's make the defense guard sideline to sideline a little bit. Make them guard attacking the paint with drives and post feeds and cuts. And we're getting better shots at taking less threes and making more of them too.
Do you feel like individually, too, your players are getting a better feel for what their role is in this year's team?
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a huge part of it. Brenton and Trey last night both take less shots, but our offense really look good. Our percentages are good. You don't have to force stuff. You don't have to, and unless it's again at the end of the possession. If we got to create something, so be it. But throughout the offensive possession, move the ball, create something for a teammate. Get the ball inside out and play that way, and somebody's going to get an open look.
Indiana State getting set for Southern Illinois, and the Salukis, a team that traditionally, again, has been tough on us and difficult to play against. Coach Henson will have them well prepared.
Yeah, they're going to jump in us down there. It's a big game for them. They need it. They're at home. Obviously, us starting the league out 3-0, we're going to have a little bullseye on us, which is fine. That's what we want. They'll pressure us. They'll play a little smaller, which is fine for us. It hurt us last year a little bit. But the main thing down there is we can't go down there and let them play harder. When we play harder than the opposing team, which has kind of been a staple of this program, we win more often than not. We'll go down there, get some tremendous energy. We already talked about it. We flipped that switch last night in the postgame after we talked about, hey, we have not played well down there. We need to go down there, and if you like the look on top, you need to go down there and get that one.
Here and there, a few possessions. We picked up full court, in zone a few possessions recently. Do you like some of the versatility your team is giving you as a coach?
We do, and Lou again is a defensive coordinator, and we've talked. And he and I and Belch about different things to do. You know, we need to switch it up a little bit. We're not quite the defensive team that we've had in the past where it's just man-to-man. We're going to guard you. We're going to make it tough on you. We need to switch things up a little bit, give people different looks. And the guys have rallied around that a little bit. I cringe every possession that, you know, we're thinking about a zone, giving it up an open three, and somebody not making the right communication at that end. But pick up full court when we're smaller, when we're more athletic has been beneficial.
Sycamore's getting set for Southern Illinois, and Coach, what do you feel like might be the keys to this game in terms of getting a win over the Salukis?
I think a lot of times, Fritzy, and we talk about a game, you know, you probably get tired of me saying the same thing, but it's always about us. So offensively, I'll start on offense since I started on offense last night in the pregame, taking care of the basketball, moving it. These guys will pressure us. We're going to have to, when teams pressure you, you want to put them on their heels, so you want to attack them. So we got to be strong with the ball and get a good opportunity every time down. And on the defensive end, we'll give a lot of attention to Anthony Bean. You can't give up easy baskets. Let's be difficult to play against. We're getting there. We're getting closer to a 40-minute game and not giving up easy baskets. We're getting better on that end, but still we're watching film and we're giving up too many or fouling too many or giving up second shots. So that'll be a focus for us. Even
with the improvement, coaches always see that next level, don't they?
Yeah. Lou was getting on me last night. He's like, we can't play a perfect game. And I'm like, well, we're just trying to get closer to that.
Well, let's get closer today.
That'd be great.
Coach Lansing, appreciate you joining us. This has been the Sycamore Basketball Show. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Fritz.